Find all the solutions for negative 15 plus root 3 all over 3 equals negative 5 plus tangent theta plus 3 pi over 4. Ugh. First things first, let's get rid of that 5, that negative 5, and we'll do so by adding 5 to both sides. Now, if I'm going to add 5 to something over 3, I'm going to turn this into 15 over 3 because that's what 5 is when I multiply the top and the bottom by 3. That allows these guys to cancel out. And you're left with root 3 over 3 equals tangent theta plus 3 pi over 4. Now, how do I get rid of that tangent so I can open up that whole parentheses there? Inverse tangent, of course. So I'm going to inverse tangent root 3 over 3. That allows that to cross out. Now, here's the thing that I have to be careful of. I am asking you what angle gives me root 3 over 3 if I take the tangent of it. So where is tangent going to give me a positive slope? Well, tangent is going to give me a positive slope because remember, tangent gives me slope of a ray. When x over y is positive, or y over x is positive, and y over x is negative and negative, which makes you positive. So quadrant 3 seems to do it. Okay, now the tangent, the inverse tangent of root 3 over 3 in the positive axis is going to be root pi, or regular pi over 6. But also, and this is my and, not plus, also in the third quadrant, it's going to be 7 pi over 6. And that's going to equal theta plus 3 pi over 4. Now, you might be thinking, I think he's doing a bit too much. And you're kind of right. You're kind of right. But let's just do it anyway. We now have two equations that we have to solve for. We have pi over 6 equals theta plus 3 pi over 4. And we have 7 pi over 6 equals theta plus 3 pi over 4. Okay, this is a learning process. This is not me just kind of, let's just blindly do the problem. Let me do the problem, realize that I did too much, and we'll explain the mistake in a minute. Let's subtract 3 pi over 4. So that would basically be like 2 pi over 12 minus 9 pi over 4. So negative 7 pi over 12 is going to equal theta. And if I do the same thing over here, minus 3 pi over 4 minus 3 pi over 4, that would basically be like me saying, what, 14 pi over 12 minus 9 pi over 2. So 5 pi over 12. That's going to equal theta. Here's the thing with tangent. And this is where I'm now going to realize, I did too much. The period of tangent isn't 2 pi like it is for sine and cosine. It's regular pi. What's negative 7 pi over 12 plus pi? You guys are the same exact thing. I did too much, which means the main guy that I care about is either one of these. Now, hold on, time out. I have no interval. I have no interval whatsoever. So what I need to say at the very end here is theta is going to be like negative 7 pi over 12, or 5 pi over 12, or plus another pi, or plus another pi. So I'll pick one of these, 5 pi over 12 plus k pi. What this does is if I let k be any integer, if I said k is 0, then I get 5 pi over 12. If I said k is negative 1, then that means minus pi, which is negative 7 pi over 12. Or if I add 2 pi, or if I add 8 pi, any of these guys will work. So kind of tricky, kind of weird, lots of fun.